Elon Musk's whopping cryptocurrency fortune is now estimated to be worth a quarter of a Bitcoin. Overstock CEO pours millions into completely unknown altcoin Ravencoin, and Bitmain now supposedly rivals Nvidia in annual revenue. I wonder how much of that is from selling miners versus using them. All of that plus some daily market analysis. We got everything you need to stay current on the cryptocurrency market. I'm your host, Elio Trades, and this is your FUD TV Daily Update. No, it's a red day. Yep, it's a red day. We're seeing it all over the place. We got Ethereum Classic with a small bump. We got Salt with a nice 15% bump. But of the top 100, Salt is the biggest gainer with 17.18%. We see Loopring up here with an 8% bump. Loopring's about to do some airdrops of the LRN and LRQ tokens. Could have something to do with that. Redcoin's been, an interesting overperformer. And of course, Nano is not letting itself get beat down, even with these market pullbacks. Nano is continually making it happen. So here we go. And that rounds out our top 100 for all the gainers. Tether even taking a nice little licking. As we go to the top 200 here, the next page of the top 100, we see Red Pulse with a really great movement, a big movement from Red Pulse. To be honest, I've been expecting movement from Red Pulse that actually eclipses this for some time now. I'm certainly hoping that Red Pulse makes a big move. I think it's an interesting project. It just seems so rooted in traditional business, and it's the first Neo ICO. It seems like they really are pretty sure of this one. Anyway, that's pretty cool. That's one of the biggest gainers I've seen. Patcoin, I'm staying all the way away from. We see Wings, Viacoin, INS, which we obviously covered in a previous episode. And yeah, we have about 10 or 15 coins here in the next page of the top 100. But again, as we're seeing, plenty of losers here. Even as we go over to the third page of the top 100, we can see that no more than a good handful of coins. Q-Link, worth noting here. Aeron, a cool one. Deep Onion, Zpan, which I'm actually invested in. We just did an episode on. What are we trying to say here? The market is not really going up. In fact, it's pulling back even more so. As we're looking here at the last 7 days, we're hitting an almost 7-day low here where it really bottomed out around 417, 420 billion. We see that it's approaching these margins again, approaching these levels again. So as we've seen, we've tumbled down almost, a fifth of the market here from 520 down to 420-ish. And yeah, we're in the red. What can we say? But there is a silver lining here. Right now, we are just days away from seeing the triumphant return of the Chinese economy from their annual holiday of the Chinese Lunar New Year. This could spell out massive, massive growth for the cryptocurrency market as it has done in the past, every year for the cryptocurrency market, dating back to at least 2015. So here's what we're hoping. We're hoping that this is the low, that this is the last hiccup. This is the last stutter. This weekend, usually Saturdays are good days for buying because the prices tend to be pretty low. And then Mondays, things tend to heat up again as people get back into work. So around our West Coast Sunday night here, we're going to be hoping to see China really start firing, buying in, and getting their positions set for the 2018 annual cycle in coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the big ones, hopefully Neo. We're really hoping that China comes back with a little bit of oomph here. And if in a week's time we still haven't seen much growth and trajectory from the market, we'll really, at that point, could start sounding some alarm bells. But for right now, this is just some normal volatility. And we're still waiting for a big portion of our market to return in the Chinese economy. Now for some headlines. That is right, Bitmain in just a few years has done what Nvidia did in 2 decades in generating $3 to $4 billion in operating profits last year. Profits, according to Bernstein data. Again, what we don't know about is how much Bitmain is actually using their equipment to mine before they sell it. I believe that this data is just calculating based on retail value. I am of the belief, as well as many are of the belief, that Bitmain has warehouses of mines that they are running, mining Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin, and that they are using next generation technology that's not readily available for the public, like the Bitmain S10 or S11, I guess, if you're counting. At any rate, this is incredible, and this validates the cryptocurrency market. It validates that one of the biggest players in the space is eclipsing the old non-crypto focused businesses, and it's showing again the strength of the crypto economy as a whole. It would not surprise this investor one bit to learn that Bitmain is actually taking the lead over Nvidia and AMD. The reason being is that they are actually buying up the majority of the precious microprocessor chips that Nvidia needs to make their GPUs. For that reason, they might have a closer relationship with whoever's manufacturing them. Whatever the case, this is looking like both Bitmain and Nvidia are here, and they are titans of the next generation of the economy. And get this, Overstock CEO Patrick Byrne actually dumped millions of dollars into a completely unknown cryptocurrency that's based off the world of Game of Thrones. It's called Ravencoin, and it's, I guess, focused on scaling. It's a use case specific blockchain designed efficiently to handle one specific function, the transfer of assets from one party to another. I don't know how this sounds. Anyway, we can't fault this guy. By allowing Overstock to accept Bitcoin as far back as 2014, Patrick Byrne has been really a pioneer of this industry, and in his mind, he believes that he's saved 5 years of adoption time across the entire cryptocurrency market. And that might not be wrong. Being able to afford random household goods with your cryptocurrency market, much in that, the way we're hoping eventually Amazon will accept crypto, that is the key to making crypto useful in your everyday life. So I believe that this guy, Patrick Byrne, has done some amazing things for cryptocurrency. And the fact that he chose to invest in Ravencoin is worth taking a look at. So this is cool news, and just shows that the big people, the big early movers, are not just turning their back with their big fortunes, that they're reinvesting into the next generation of technology. Obviously, this sounds, to be honest, admittedly very stupid to me, Ravencoin, but who am I to say this might be a hugely amazing, revolutionary peer-to-peer transfer system? Let's let history be the judge. And in shocking news, Elon Musk is only carrying a quarter of a Bitcoin. That totals just about $2,500, making me a bigger cryptocurrency whale than Elon Musk. Should we take this very seriously? I don't think so. Elon Musk has so many futuristic tech plays that all have huge upside, and he kind of controls a lot of it. So if I had access to the investments that Elon Musk has access to, I'd probably be busy investing in a bunch of other stuff that is slam dunk kind of investments already approved by the government or whatever. I wouldn't read too much into this. It's pretty interesting, though, to know that Elon Musk doesn't have any crypto. So interesting, yet I wouldn't be worried, because if he really wants to get some crypto, I'm sure he'll figure it out. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's piece of content. If you did, don't be afraid to smash that like or share this broadcast. Of course, please remember, we're not financial advisors. Everything you've heard today is our opinion, but we thank you so much for being with us. I'm Elio Trades, and we'll catch you on the next FUD TV update.